ladies and
we have
gentlemen,
another guest.
We got another special guest
back for a second time. For a second time.
Second time.
Second time in a row.
What's up, Opinion City?
Hey.
What's going on, guys? Bring it tight.
I said a lot of nice things about you.
Mahoning Drive In
Mahoning Drive In Theater.
Guys, beautiful day out here.
Oh, it's a
beautiful day out here.
It's gorgeous.
And you have a huge match tonight.
I have a
against Hot Sauce Tracy Williams. How are you feeling? Are you ready? Are you prepared?
No, I'm not ready.
Not ready.
I'm not prepared. It's going to take me a lead. I hope it's not too soon on the show.
Right.
I hope it's very late on the card,
Yeah.
so I have time to warm up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is officially what? This is your second time now wrestling for the LV.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's that been like
Technically,
for
it's
you?
my second time. So we did, what was it, last week?
Yeah,
Comrades
we were
for
at
Vlad,
Comrades for
right?
Vlad.
Last
for
week,
Vlad.
Comrades for Vlad.
And
So we did a very nice video for Vlad.
Yes, we had to, and just real quick, just talk about again the importance of Vlad and the importance of that show for Vlad.
It meant so much. It was so nice for LVAC to be able to do that for him and have that opportunity for him. And you know, everybody come together to support our friends. So that was really fun. Yeah,
Absolutely.
We were just saying to Avery how what's so important about LVSC and the Mahoning Drive In is that not only do they have fun and do wrestling, but they also give back to the community, and that is so important.
So-
just as important as just
I was
wrestling.
telling my friend on the drive up here as we were going through the Appalachians.
Yes.
Right.
This is like when I started wrestling. When I started out in Philly,
Right.
downtown in Philly.
Right.
When I started making my first road trips, it was all in the Lehigh Valley.
Right.
There were so many promotions running that way. Chikara, GBW.
Yeah.
You know, FOW. There was a bunch of promotions. Just and LVAC reminds me so much of those times.
Yeah.
And it's really cool that I get to come back and do that now.
Yeah.
Well, it's also you get to see so many people that you've wrestled for in Chikara and all the places that you've wrestled at, and they're all back here just for this one big cool event. The fifth year in a row. Fifth year in a row. Is this your first Real Rumble?
This is my first real Rumble.
Is this your
This is
first
my
time
first
here at the
drive-in movie theater wrestling.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Huge
Last time I was at a
first.
drive-in
Huge
movie
first.
theater. It was a double header of Phenomenon and Mortal Kombat.
Oh wow!
geez.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a very specific.
Like the OG Mortal Kombat
couple of
movie.
movies.
Yeah.
The
Oh, wow.
original.
The original. Wow.
Followed by John Travolta's Phenomenon.
That's incredible.
Now, have you watched
He
They
may or
Live
may not been able to do
before? Is this
telepathy
your first time seeing They Live?
No, I've seen
Okay.
David playing. John Carpenter's amazing.
Yes,
The soundtrack's awesome.
Greatest fight scene in the history.
What
of
a
movies.
what a cool movie to show at a drive-in theater.
Right.
So this is actually the second time now they're showing They Live with Real Rumble.
Yeah.
It's just it's so iconic.
All right,
like
we're not.
it's,
Yeah, twice.
well, that's
Twice.
what they.
Let's keep going.
You know, they
Keep
figured
going.
what should we do this year, and I thought, well, let's do They Live again.
Yeah,
'cause
let's do
it's
They
such
Live
a
twice.
classic.
I think it's pretty cool. From what I understand, the crowds have been pretty good for this one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This is a bigger deal than they make it seem like, but this is a huge event every year.
So Virgil from the Mahoning, we had him on our Wrestling with Life show.
Yeah,
and
episode 1.
We talked about the Mahoning in specific, and he said that Real Rumble is the staff's favorite event all year.
Yeah.
They really get.
Because
into it.
how much fun do you have? You have the vendors, you have wrestling, and you have a movie.
I think it's
You
just
have three
anytime
things in
you can
one.
slap a wrestling ring down in a location
Right.
that's wild looking. It
Oh,
just
yeah.
creates an
Right.
atmosphere. It reminds me of like Street Fighter. Like last week,
Right.
we were in a distillery for Comrades for
We were at a
Vlad,
brewery, yes.
and there were giant barrels.
Yeah,
That was
all-
such a
all-
great
all
background.
around
It was
us,
missing
right.
Donkey Kong throwing at people.
All
Yes.
around, right.
Or Ryu and Ken boxing to try to like knock them
Yeah.
down.
Right.
Such a cool-
I am all about just having fun at this point in my career.
Yeah.
and, you know,
That's great, man.
wrestling in insane looking venues like this
Right.
one here is exactly what I want to be doing.
Right.
So I'm very excited. For
So tell us a little bit about Catch Point.
Yes,
Tell us a little bit about
please.
the school, what's going on there, because I know, for example, you have a fellow wrestler on today's show, Ultimo Ant, that's
Yes.
doing late night lucha on Fridays,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
Yep.
I heard has been a big
Ultimo has
success.
stepped up. We had a last minute change of coaches during WrestleMania week for our late night lucha class.
Gotcha.
And Ultimo Ant stepped in and,
Yes.
and taught some basic to advanced level lucha libre techniques.
Right.
Straight from Mexico, and
That's awesome.
It has been so fun. Like I think we might be the only school in the area that does class right now Monday through Saturday.
Oh wow,
That's
So we
awesome.
only got one
that's
day
a crazy
off.
schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
great.
classes like late night lucha
Right.
came about because of that opportunity, because of people like Ultimo Ant who stepped up
Yeah.
and has been able to keep it going. And you know, the students love learning from him. His peers love coming and working with him.
Yeah.
I love working with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a good person.
He's just
He
such
really
such a
is.
nice guy, and just
Yeah.
always wants to
Yeah.
give back as much as he wants to be in the ring.
Yeah, no, I 100% see so much passion in him and so much drive and dedication in him. And like as a performer in the ring, I see really big things for him in the future. So I'm excited for that.
Speaking
And
of big
just see him
things,
growing as a coach. It's
Speaking
great
of big
too.
things, what were your thoughts on this big turn last week?
Which big turn?
The Colony.
Oh, his attitude.
The Colony.
His attitude, so surprising.
The Colony is apparently,
it's been
years,
no
more.
It's been years since I've seen anything.
I know
from those guys. And like, it is a way different Colony than what I remember.
It definitely is.
Yeah,
certainly is.
So like to see someone like ultimately kind of step up and like make some decisions on his own. It's a battle for leadership.
Right.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. No, I was surprised. The whole place, I think, like cried. I think people were crying.
A little bit.
Crying in the distillery.
Yeah,
I don't think they understand just how important the Colony was to a lot of wrestling fans.
Sure.
Especially back in Chikara when you had so many ants.
Yeah.
You had literally an entire colony, more than just the three.
Yeah,
you had
there was,
Soldier, Fire. You had the entire list. Goes
Orbit
on and
Adventure
on.
Ant, my favorite.
Yeah, Orbit Adventure Ant that Ralph's talking to. You
I was
know.
joking with my wife this week. She's pregnant.
Oh,
Nice.
that's great. I like that.
Pregnant, yeah. It's
Lucky,
good.
you like that ant? That new ant for the colony? Pregnant?
Yeah. So about it.
No.
That's as good as
he didn't
Uncle
like that.
Ant, right?
Right. Right.
You remember
right.
Uncle Ant was supposed to. They don't wrestle. They
No,
don't
they
have to
wrestle. No,
Commentary.
no. Yeah, right.
Yeah. They'll ring the bell.
Yeah, exactly. They'll ring the bell. It's right.
It's great to see him step up, though. I think ultimately that's one of my favorite wrestlers to watch.
Seriously,
awesome.
like since we've started and since I started going to shows with him back in like 2017, the Chikara shows, the Colony and the Hawks have been my two favorite trios out of that.
Yeah, listen, I'm kind of partial to something called the Gentleman's Club.
Right,
Oh,
I'm a little
right,
partial to
right.
that. Miss me some Swamp Monster.
Chucky T has
Chucky T.
thoroughly deleted so many of those videos online because I don't think they quite hold up.
No, maybe
They're
not.
so funny. Oh my god.
I think one of your greatest moments was at a King of Trios tournament. You were in the tag gauntlet with Orange, and you were against the Sea Stars, and they threw the net on you.
You think that was a great moment?
No. What was great about that was
They had to call an ambulance to get me out of that.
you came out to take pictures and sign autographs
Yeah,
during
right.
during intermission, and you still had the net
Well, I
on.
mean,
you.
I was stuck.
You were
in
stuck.
You were
but
stuck in the net.
I wasn't like incapacitated. Autographs.
No, but I thought that
Inside,
was,
you were just stuck in the net.
Yeah, I just wanted to drive home and
right,
everything, but I
right.
could sign some autographs.
Right,
There
of
you
course.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, so they had. Yeah, they called the.
You pushed
Easton-
through.
Easton
You
Medics
pushed through.
I'm
That's
sure.
right.
and had to use the jaws of life to get me
know,
out of
man.
that thing.
Get you out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
I can imagine it was
Some kind of weird Kevlar they used.
Right,
yes,
right. Some
yes,
kind of weird.
weird
fabric.
They bought very special nets because they knew who they were throwing it on.
I guess I don't. That's pretty. It's pretty sketchy. They were allowed to even bring one in the ring.
That is pretty
This
sketchy.
is
You're
pretty
right.
sketchy.
Well,
That's
listen,
pretty.
things get sketchy during the tag gauntlet. That's all.
Yeah,
I
it
can
gets a
say.
little crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
traumatic experience for sure. Thanks for bringing that up.
Listen.
Good job.
I do what I can.
Good job.
I do what I can. Those are conversation pieces. Our fans like to hear.
Right.
those
They want to
things.
hear about
That's
the,
where you insert a clip. Of
the
me
drama.
struggling.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, we'll find.
We'll
that clip.
find that clip of you struggling to get out of the
Oh,
net.
man.
Thank you.
For sure,
Yes.
of course. Anytime.
Cool.
Well, listen. Good luck in your match
Thank you.
tonight.
Yes,
We're
seriously.
super excited to
Appreciate
see you
it.
again. Just always great to talk to you. And,
Yeah, for real.
Looking forward to today's show, man.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Me
I
too.
can't wait.
All right.
Pleasure.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Thank
Oh, yeah,
you.
no hands.
Good to see you.
No hands.
Thank you.
Always.
See ya.
All right.
Talk to you guys soon.
Yeah.
Yes.